All right. I'm back. So, yeah, let's go ahead and chat up a little bit. Wow. It's been a while. I'm glad to be back. Let's see who ends up joining the stream so then we can talk a little bit. Let me just lower that. Hello, for those of you who joined. Welcome to my live stream for the first time in 90 freaking 1 days. After having a long community strike. Hey, Super Saiyan Lucario, thanks for joining me. My God, I gotta say I got into a serious debacle with YouTube. It's ridiculous, man. Can you hear me all right? By the way. Yo, what's up? Second Street Marvel, what up, man? Hey, listen, 90 days as well. Yes, it is. I feel like I've been in YouTube jail, man. This is ridiculous. Yeah, what had happened was that about 91 days ago, exactly, to be exact, April 24th, 2019, I was doing a live stream with BMA Comics Con, who's a friend of mine. And all of a sudden, look, I'm talking about like this issue that was going on with Brie Larson and how she was acting all woke and very inappropriate and just being overall rude with other actresses and other actors. And I showed a clip and then, bam, got cut off. It just went black. I got hit with a copyright community guideline strike. And for that, the punishment I received was 90 days of unable to stream. So that really killed my mojo as far as YouTube. You know, I haven't really gained many subscribers, but I've gained a few, just but not many. I've been very stagnant rather. And I think streaming really does help as far as, gaining subscribers. But yeah, that's what happened. I'm glad you hear me fine, man. And yeah, what you're seeing there in the background, that's Into the Spider-Verse Spider-Man skin suit from the PS4 game. Took that from my PlayStation, from yours truly. But yeah, that's what happened. I'm glad you guys joined. Please hit that like button if you haven't done so already. So let's chat a little bit. I'm not gonna be live streaming too long. If you guys have any questions for me, I got a lot of things that I want to discuss, specifically, Marvel related stuff, especially Comic Con. Yeah, she's woke level 9,000. Yeah, I mean, she's improved her behavior. I think she's already heard the feedback personally herself. She's gotten better. I'll give her that. It's a real shame though. I really, really dig this chick. Like maybe 10 years ago, I knew who she was. Like over a little over 10 years ago, the first time I ever saw Brie Larson in a film was in a nice little independent film called Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and that's when I saw her play the Clash of Demon Head, and I was like thinking, oh my God, I'm in love with this girl. She's so cute, and she had a small part in that movie. Yeah, fine. Yes, that's cool. She doesn't have a butt, but that doesn't, but that doesn't really matter to me, honestly. I think she's a very pretty lady, in my opinion, but that attitude kind of turned me off lately. The way she's been behaving, it was like, wow, I just went from like a full 100 to like a down to like a 15, 10%. It's funny how like an attitude could really make you seem so unattractive, despite how you look. It's incredible, and I've come across women like that in my life, where they seem very attractive. I'm like, wow, what a beautiful woman. You talk to them, they're nasty. Like, oh my God, holy shit, I don't want to even look at you. I just get out of get out of my face, get out of my sight. Like that. That's the kind of thing that I had. That's the attitude I have. Rare that they didn't announce Captain Marvel 2 for MCU. Well, it's happening. That was already confirmed. Kevin Feige already said that it's going to happen. So true. Attitude means a lot. Definitely. Like I said, attitude means a lot, man. You can be I'll just say it, like, you can be like a not very good looking person. But if you have the right attitude, you can attract so many people. You can, like, change people. You can change their hearts. You can affect someone. Like, you can truly have an impact on a person if you have the right attitude. And that's something that me personally, I believe I still need to work on because I'm human. I'm not perfect. I don't have like the greatest attitude in a way, but you know, I believe that there is a lot of room for improvement, and I see that in everybody, and I see that in myself, and I'm working on it, and I think I can do better. I try to be the best I can be every day, but obviously there's a lot of room for improvement. I'm never going to be 100% perfect, but attitude is everything. It affects who you are. It really does impact a lot of people. No matter how many, like, no matter how, like, many times or how much people deny that, where like they go, oh, I don't care how he talks to me or how she talks to me or how he or she feels about me. The bottom line is that people do. They do care in some capacity. So watch out how you treat people. Listen to yourself a little bit. Practice talking to people because it can really affect people in big ways. Anyways, attitudes, everything. Super Saiyan Lucario, they did? Oh, it wasn't on the list of the other Phase 4. Yeah, it's not on the list. Remember, Kevin Feige towards, like, mentioned it briefly. It was very brief. He's like, I don't have a lot of, he was like, I don't have a lot of time. I would play the clip. I'd love to, but I don't want to get hit with a community strike. He goes, I don't have a lot of time to show off, but we are working on Guardians 3, Black Panther 2, Captain Marvel 2, and some other ones. But for now, we're going to show you the Phase 4. So I'm thinking those movies are going to be leading on to Phase 5. And we'll go on the list too. Let's see. Guys, yeah, go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't done so already. Really appreciate it. Maybe you did, and I just have to like refresh my stream. Oh, wow. Okay. More people have joined. Let's see who else is here. Unless I missed it. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to find the original clip. I mean, most of them are recorded from like the audience. We should always improve. Definitely Second Street Marvel. We definitely should always improve. And it's something that's been on my mind for the past few weeks, and also ever since like that day in around April, where like that interview came out with Brie Larson and Chris Hemsworth and Don Cheadle, and it's just like you can see the difference. It's so staggering. It's so like I was left a little bit dumbfounded after that interview. I was like thinking, wow, what is wrong with this woman? Like the humbleness is not even leaking, and you can see the humble attitude coming out of like, you know, Chris and Don. At the same time, they were freaking irritated by the presence of this woman. And it's like, wow, Jesus Christ. Is she that bad? Like, wow. Anyways, well, it was a nice of Marvel to give us time to breathe after Endgame. Yeah, it was, definitely. Yeah, you can tell they didn't like her. Yeah, you can. Some people of the Marvel cast, well, I guess you can say a lot of people in the Marvel cast don't like her as much, but they probably play it off cool in pictures and sessions. But for the most part, most people don't like her, and then some people do. I guess you can say a lot of the female cast members do. I just sometimes, you know, when you think you know a person or like a person, right? It's when they open their mouth and say the wrong thing. It's like, why did you have to go say that? Now I just want to go crawl in a tight little corner in space and just die. Because, like, everything that I thought about this person is not. I hate that shit. They say never meet your idols. And you know what? These are perfect examples for that. God damn it, man. Yeah, I remember that interview. Jeez, Don Cheadle was like, what did I say about touching me? He didn't even sound like he was. He wasn't. Don Cheadle looks like a serious dude that you don't have to mess with to keep it, you know, PG here because I don't want to get striked again. Yeah, he clearly looked like he didn't want to deal with that shit. God, and I like to post some images here and there, but you know, you can get copyright strike for posting images as well. Oh my God. They not my idols. My father's my idol. Great idol. Always have your father as your idol. Your father is your best friend. I would know because my father is my best friend. I mean, that's another personal story for another time, but yes. Manzi, hi. Nice of you to join the stream. I really appreciate it. God, I'm so glad to be back. It's unbelievable, man. I personally love, like, now I actually like my live streaming. I'm appreciating it a lot more than I ever have before because of this shit. You know, because of like what happened 90 days ago. You know, this is another thing about YouTube, and I'm sidetracking a little bit. I know we were talking about like actors and actresses. Um, like YouTube is ridiculous with their policies and their copyright. Like, I mean, right now they're probably like manually watching me right now, like thinking like, oh, this guy can say the wrong thing. Comments are held for review. Innocent comments, like something like this. Like it's hit and miss when it comes to movie starts stats. You never know who are straight up asses and when they open their mouth. It's like it's just a simple comment. What, they're gonna strike somebody for saying the word asses? Like really? Manzi, Lucario shows that I didn't know if chat was family friendly. Apparently, chat is family friendly because that's how YouTube rolls these days. It just the hypocrisy is all over the YouTube copyright policy because I see videos that are clearly inappropriate and not everybody can watch it. There are videos all over the internet on YouTube specifically that are not appropriate. And it's allowed? Like, get out of here with that shit. And I get a copyright for like putting my inputs on an interview that went south. Like, it's fair use. Like, I'm criticizing something. It's not like I said, oh, I filmed this interview, it's mine, and that's it. You know, like, what the hell, you know? And on live streams, you see another side of me, too. You know? Manzi. Lucaris. I always keep it PG. Yeah, Carpal Gaming. I try to keep it PG with one curse word that is thrown there, which is random, which is why you never hear me say the F word in my videos. I never use the F bomb in my videos. There is like maybe one or two out of like the 500 videos I've ever made in this channel where you hear me throw the F bomb, but it's like very subtle. You can't really catch it easily. You have to like go back and like look for it. You have to search deep. In real life, I am a bit of a sailor mouth. I do use the F word in my daily vocabulary. Let's see. I think that's why so many people switch to Twitch. Yeah, at Twitch you have a lot more freedom, but I personally prefer streaming on YouTube anyways because the audience is so much bigger. Twitch is like strictly well known for gaming, and like I'm not much of a gamer. And I'll tell you, I'll be the first person to tell you, I suck at multiplayer shit. Okay, I suck at multiplayer gaming. Single player is where it's at for me, man. And I've been a fan since it was like since the '90s, where single player and single player still has a place in this world. So, never don't let anybody ever tell you different. Twitch has better TOS. What does that even mean? Part of my ignorance of Twitch. Ugh. Oh wow, both randomly talk about Twitch. Yep. YouTube got copyright ninjas hiding in everybody home. Yeah, I think there's somebody in here right now managing that shit or looking at me going like, watch it, boy. Watch it, homeboy. I got you. Don't be cursing. I make my live streams age restricted. Second Street Marvel, appreciate it. That's great. That's one way to keep you safe. Yeah, Goshen used to cuss a lot, but he didn't get punished back in the day. Gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Thank you. Damn, bless me. Ugh. Anyways, yeah, you know, my cousin Goshen, yeah, he does curse in his streams, but like, you know, it's not like he's heavy on it, you know. My favorite YouTubers curse constantly, but they've lightened up a little bit with that due to YouTube's stupid copyright strike, YouTube terms and conditions and policy. But yeah, he does, but it's not like he does it like consistently. I've watched some of his streams. Second Street Marvel, I really like what you've been doing with your channel. I've actually been watching some of your videos. I really like your stuff. Just letting you know. Terms of service. Yeah, terms of service, excuse me. Or whatever it's called for claiming. I freaking hate YouTube sometimes, man. I swear to God. It's like a hit and miss with this company. And it's Google, too. I think Google's part of the issue. I don't know. Yeah, it's okay to drop the occasional F-bomb. Carpal, bless you. Second, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, you're very welcome, man. I really like your stuff. I always thought that having a channel based off the comic books and, you know, focusing on the comic community has always been a challenging thing because, honestly, like, we got to face facts here. Gaming is the #1 form of entertainment here. And it's hard to compete with something like that. Uh, so for the longest time, I've contemplated of what kind of YouTube channel I was gonna create, and that was back in like 2016, late 2016 actually. And I'm thinking gaming, but I'm not. I don't really fit in that kind of demographic. I love games and I play video games, as you can tell from my little collection there. I mean, it pales in comparison to like the real hardcore gamers out there who have like shelves of games behind them that cover their wall. Those are gamers. I'm thinking there's no way I can fit in that. I mean, I don't have enough games to game. I don't play enough games to do that, and honestly, I wouldn't have the time. And I work a full time job, so I'm like, well, I can talk about comics. I'm fairly knowledgeable in that, and I like it, and I love comic book related media. It is a big hitter, and people love that stuff, and there is a community, there's an audience for that, so that's what I did. So a little bit of news to astonish origins. I mean, everything has an origin story. I've been digging your videos too. Thank you very much, man. Second Street Marvel, and yeah, definitely. I read your comments. I read all your comments, by the way, behind the scenes. On occasion, I'll respond to some of you guys. And then I've had some of the worst comments, like the funny bad ones, where like they're like upset at me for some reason. I don't know. Some people just they don't have enough time. Like they just got a lot of time in their day. Manzi, this guy cussed a lot back in the day, like at least 3 F words each video, but now he has another channel that he never cusses on. Which guy? Have you seen the Batman vs. TMNT movie? I have not seen it. I am a DC Universe subscriber, by the way, so I watch some stuff on there. Like, I've watched Titans. I have not finished Doom Patrol, but, man, that show is crazy. And I know the season's over, but it's perfect for me to finish now. I can finish it. And recently I got a new debit card where I had to change everything that deducts money from a debit card, including DC Universe. And the thing I hate about DC Universe Online, I'm not kidding, I kid you not, is the method of removing a card from the DC Universe Online. You had to like delete your account, not delete it, but like I had to like delete my method of payment and the account and remove my subscription and resubscribe to put the new card. I'm like, God, this is a mess. It's stupid. Anyways, I need to watch more of that con you went to. Yeah, no problem, man. Hey, watch it whenever you can. I'm really into music and films as well, but I need to do more music and more. Yeah, I see that you have a pretty good music background. Like from your backgrounds on your videos, I've seen some of your stuff. I'm like, this guy must be into some good music. Albert stuff. I've seen some of your videos. I haven't seen them all, but I've seen some of them, and it's really good stuff, man. Also, do you play Dokkan Battle? Do I still play Dude, I gave up on that game like 2 years ago. I don't have the patience, man. I'm busy playing other things or doing other things, making videos, working. I just don't have the time anymore, man. I really don't care much for app games. I've never really found an app game that I can like take the time and play. I do have a Quid account. It's not a game. If you know what Quid is, you can go online, go download it on your phone, on the Google Play Store or App Store, whatever device you have, iOS or Android. Quid is cool. I love collecting digital cards and digital art, especially if you're a comic book fan. So download the app Quid. This video is not sponsored by Quid, I promise. Manzi user Albert Stuff. I would click on that link now, but I'm not going to click now because I don't want to get copyrighted. Actually, you know what? I have my iPad here monitoring my stream, so I can just click on it here to see what that is. But I'll do that a little bit later on. I'll check it out. Yeah, that's one thing I had a problem with RPGs because a lot of things are grinding. Like recently, not recently, but like I gotta say like 4 or 5 months ago, I tried to get into Fortnite. Now hear me out, okay? Despite what my cousin says about that game, it is kind of garbage. Now that I look at it, I only have like a level 10 character. I got bored right away. It's so grindish. It's so repetitive. Same thing. I got bored with Destiny. I have Destiny. Got tired of it. I played it for a while though. I have like a level. I don't know. It's like a. I forgot honestly. It's like a light something light character. It's a mage or something. He shoots lightning. I can't remember. It's really, I don't remember, man. And I didn't get Destiny 2 because I didn't care much for it. Single players are where it's at. I honestly am not good at multiplayer games. The only multiplayer game that I can honestly say that I'm really good or pretty good at playing is Counter Strike, for on Steam, because I do like PC gaming. What else? Yeah, yeah, it's bad. Remember when we played? Yeah, man. Yeah, I remember. Never played it. Don't intend to. Yeah, I know, man. It's not all that great. I have not played Marvel Strike Force, and I don't think I will. Again, I'm not a huge mobile fan, but I am looking forward to Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, which I'll pick up for the Switch, and I can probably do a live stream on that one, for you guys. That's going to be a lot of fun to play. You should finish Doom Patrol. Honestly, probably my favorite DC show right now. Yes, I really want to. I'm already on like, I think episode 8 or something. I know there's like 14 or 12 episodes. I can't remember. Games that have great single player have bad online. Right, but I don't think that's the point though. Of single player games are really intend to focus on the single player aspect of it, not really online playing capabilities. I don't think that's where the focus lies, in my opinion. Have you seen the Batwoman trailer? It looks like garbage. Have I seen the Batwoman trailer? Have I seen the Batwoman trailer? Well, I know that I can't get a copyright strike on my own videos. So, have I seen the Batwoman trailer? When you get a chance, I'll leave a link in the chat. When you get a chance, go ahead and check out my reaction to that piece of garbage. Because it's a piece of garbage. That trailer's a piece of garbage. Here, like you heard my voice there, like slightly there, but here I'll post a link to that trailer. That's my reaction, and that's my reaction with like 15 pounds more on me. So you get a chance, check it out. God, what a piece of shit. Garbage. Sorry, YouTube. But no. Okay, so let's talk about that because that's always fun to talk about, right? Goshen's, Chris, cousin, buddy. Thanks for joining, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm finally back after 90 freaking miserable days. So, anyways, the Batwoman trailer. You see how woke and like the all the wokeness and the inclusivity of women is so heavily focused in that trailer. Yeah, I know. It's been 91 days exact, and I've been feeling it. I'm really feeling like I was really tense. I'm like, wow, I can't live stream and interact with my viewers. It's like I've alienated them, and all I can do, and all the only means of communication is to make videos on a daily. That's it. But anyways, let's go back on the topic of the Batwoman trailer. A lot's changed, by the way. I've upgraded my PC. I have 32 gigs of RAM now on my PC, so my shit just performs beautifully. Oh, I got another SSD, so now I'm rocking 512 SSD on my PC as well. I needed the memory, and I got 512 SSD and 2 terabytes of hard drive disk. But yeah, I've worked on my PC a little bit too. Anyways, where was I? The Batwoman trailer. Yeah, so that trailer is very woke as hell, and just everything about it screams like, if you haven't realized, this show is about a woman. Like, don't forget that, okay? Keep that in your freaking little heads. This show's about a woman, all right? They even play like a song that screams, "I'm a woman." Yeah, that's ridiculous. And I'm like thinking, how forced can you get? And then like the audacity for her to say, "Oh, the bat suit would be better if it was for a woman." Like, oh my god, that was ridiculous. plus she takes his suit. She stole his suit, modified it, stole his tech. I'm like, great. Great. I guess it's fine when you do it. But when a man does it, oh my god, everybody loses their minds, like wow, are you serious? Oh my god, I wish I can play that trailer and just do a react to it and just like break it down, but I don't want to take that chance anymore because YouTube's on my ass. Anyways, so what's up with you guys? Chris, how you been, man? I'm sorry I haven't been watching your streams lately, but I would occasionally just lurk and not say anything, but I'm there when you stream once in a while. Hey Manzi, welcome back. Oh, I take it that you saw my reaction. But the suit is even better now than a woman's. Yes, because a woman is wearing it now, it's so much better. Can you believe, like, time out for a second. If that was a man, if there was the role reversal, and a man took a well-known superheroine suit, yes, that's what they are. Women are called superheroine if they're superheroes. If a man took a superheroine suit and said something along the lines of, it would be better if a man wore it. Oh my God, women would have a field day with that freaking quote. They would go ahead and start playing the victim. They would go ahead and start accusing the men that are writing the show. They would say, oh, I'm a victim and I've been offended and this needs to be brought to the top. This has to go to the courts. That's it. You're done. I'm reporting you. I'm reporting sexual assault. I want to speak to your manager. God damn it. And I'm like, okay, Karen, we heard you loud and clear. Jesus Christ, man. Like, wow. It's so true, man. Like, I work in retail and, we get people like that. And like, I even had an issue like that with a customer once. She was a black woman. A very proud black woman, like one of those very proud black women, and I had to deny certain, service for reasons, for obvious reasons, for valid reasons, and then she pulled the race card, and I'm like, wow, you went there, you pulled the race card, oh, and then she followed it up with, yeah, and also it's because like, I'm this like hardworking black woman, and I'm like, oh my god, okay. I wanted the manager for the. Oh my god, it's the logic that women use or victims use when, when they feel like they're being like attacked, and that shit drives me up the wall. It's the same issue with you guys watch anime, and like this is a topic that I didn't bring up, right? Because my channel is really about comic book related movies and media and stuff like that. I'm a woman. Yes, as if we can't tell. Like when she's walking on screen, you hear the song in the background, like, I'm like, facepalm, mega facepalm. I want to facepalm that trailer so hard that it knows that I'm facepalming it. But anyways, it's such a cringy ass. Who, like, I can imagine the writing board. Yes, you know what? This looks good. Now, I want you to put emphasis the fact that this show is about a woman. Can we find what's that song? Can we find a song that like talks about the power of womanhood? Yeah, yes, that song's, yes, put that in there. Okay, all right. Now, what's another thing that's really hot in 2019? Something good. Yes, begins with an L. Lesbian. She's gay. Let's go ahead and put some gay themes on there. All right, we got it. Women all over the place. Just women all over the place. Lesbian. Good. Check. Songs that emphasize the power of womanhood. Check. This thing is woke level 9,000. This is the epitome of wokeness. Perfect. Air it. Put it on. People are going to love it. 2019. Go. I don't know. Now people just freaking hate it now. It's like watching the Cat trailer. The Cat trailer is the stuff of nightmares, okay? I'm pretty sure I saw that down the street in an alley in South Miami somewhere, okay? Or when you go watch a classic movie like Lion King and there are these cringy movie trailers. Yes. Why not even some traps in there? I don't know. Anyway, what was I? I was talking about something. What was it I was talking about? Somebody remind me, please. I have a bad memory right now. I'm a woman! That's so bad, man. Oh, Sonic's gonna make more money because it's an IP and it's well known. And because of the fact that Paramount decided to listen to their audience and say, you know what, we're going back to the drawing board and we're gonna remake Sonic and fans will be pleased and we've heard you. Because of that, they get brownie points, and it only gives reassurance to the company that, yeah, they're gonna watch our movie now because we listened to them. And this is an example that all studios should do if fans are not receptive to the product. And if the results come back positive, whereas they make more money, then other studios will follow suit, going like, you know what? We should really connect with our audience more. Let's go ahead and listen to them and get their feedback and take it into consideration and start taking it serious because we'll make more money. It really creates that really positive reassurance. And I think this is the right move. Now, I'm not saying that the look of the character will make the movie better. That's not what I'm saying at all. A look of a character doesn't make a movie look good because there are movies where characters look good and their movies suck. But this does create positive reassurance. It shows that Hollywood cares in some way, specifically Paramount Studios. It shows that they care, and it really creates that trust between an audience or an audience member or a fan or whatever, and a major studio company. So, yeah, Fire Emblem, not a huge fan, but change design for brownies, okay. Like Venom, yeah. Again, Venom. It's a somewhat decent movie. I liked it. Not the best acted. Obviously, a lot of things could have been different. A Venom movie should have never came out at this time. Like, Venom can't be anything without Spider-Man. And I knew it wasn't going to do all that well. It made a lot of money. So, you can believe there's going to be a sequel. But other than that, like, it looks good, and he's big like the way he's like a big hulking beast like the way he's supposed to be, but it's not the greatest movie. So the problem with that is that none of the studios have lost anything due to backlash. Yeah, that too. So there's the advantage. Second Street Marvel, Solo. That's about it. Yes, I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan, by the way. I've seen all the movies. Didn't care about Solo, just like everybody else did. Like, nobody else cared about Solo. Movie didn't do so hot. And I think Disney, ruined Star Wars in a little bit. I don't know. And then again, I wouldn't know. I'm not the biggest fan. So people are saying that Disney ruined Star Wars. Biggest problem I had with Venom is the movie didn't know what it wanted to be. Was it a comedy or horror or romance? Well, I think it knew in a way that it was trying to be comedic while at the same time gritty and dark, because Venom is a pretty funny character on his own. Have you read? You have to read Lethal Protector, because Venom does have a lot of comedy moments in his comics. Hold on. Texting somebody. All right. Anyway, where was I? So yeah, it really didn't seem like like the script wasn't good, all that great. And again, the Venom movie isn't all that great if Spider-Man hasn't been established with that character. Yeah, it was totally weird. Yeah, definitely in a way. I feared that the most, and it's a real shame. Tom Hardy's a great actor, man. But Tom Hardy and Venom were the best parts of the movie. That's it. The villain was like weak. He was just evil because, and the thing that bothered me about Venom is that the villain, okay, it's a comic book, but hear me out for a second. In reality, villains or bad people don't act out on these things without thinking about the consequences. This guy looks, he gave off the impression that he has everything. He's running a big fortune company. He's got everything he needs. Why be this greedy? Why be so impatient? I mean, I know it's done for the sake of the plot, and it's only like a 2-hour runtime for the movie. But you got everything you need. You're running a fortune company. You got everything you want. You're wearing like $500 suits. And this guy just wants like rush a project for just power. I'm like, what more can you have? Like, really? Like, it's unbelievable. In real life, people would think about the consequences and then act. And that's it. And just face the consequences. Like, it really gets me a little bit sometimes. But it's a movie, so what the hell? Biggest problem I have with Venom, didn't know when. Yeah, if Venom would have shit or got off the toilet of walking the rates R line, it could have been a better film. Go R or go home. Yeah, I can agree with that sentiment. I mean, I was okay with PG-13, honestly. I was okay with it. Like, but R would have been better. PG-13, they could have made it like PG-13. Some material would be inappropriate for children under 13, because there are PG-13 films like that where like it's PG-13, but it's a harder PG-13 where like it's some material is inappropriate for children under 13, or under 15 or 17. I don't know, but like I would have been fine with that where like it's on the edge of being R, or if anything, just R. Yeah, so that's my input on Venom. I mean, I did a review on Venom, so it was like, again, it was a decent film. I don't have the movie on Blu-ray. You know what sucks? I have to go to work at 7:30 in the morning tomorrow. But I do have all the Marvel films to date, including Captain Marvel. I was a little reluctant to buy Captain Marvel, but I bought it for my collection's sake. That's what people are saying, and that's actually a video I want to do. Spider-Man PS4 Part 2 should have a suit maker. That's what people are saying, and I want to do a video on that. I'll touch upon that later, I guess, as we get closer to the PS5, maybe, or I'll do a video on the idea of a suit maker. But I'm looking forward to the future of Spider-Man on PlayStation, and I hope it becomes a trilogy, and I hope the second one comes out on PS5. Super Saiyan, I hope they make the new Blade movie coming out at least an R. Couldn't agree more. I think, like I mentioned before, I did a video on Marvel Studios doing a possibility of Marvel Studios doing an R-rated film. Kevin Feige is no stranger to that. He's like, oh yeah, we've never not considered the possibility of making an R-rated film in Marvel Studios. They've always considered it. It's always been in their mind, like in the back of their heads. I think Blade might be the first film to do R-rated. You heard it here, folks. You heard it here first, folks. Blade is going to be the first rated R Marvel Studios film. And Disney does own properties that are R-rated, just not under their name. Like, it's under other properties, like Regency Films. They do have R-rated films, and it's Disney property, technically. Just chatting. But yeah, Blade's got to be R-rated, man. It just, can you imagine a censored Blade? Oh, God. I own all of them, too. Yeah. Right, man. On Blu-ray, right? Those movies, it's like an awesome, it's an epic collection. Now they release like Marvel Cinematic Universe phase 1 through 3 as a release set, and I'm like, oh great, now there's like a set that you can buy. I'm like, well, too late, I bought these movies individually over like the past 10 years. Chatting with myself. Hang on, I'm texting someone. God damn it. Why? I say God damn it a lot, by the way. My apologies if I offended anybody. It's like my thing. It's like became a mantra, which is a horrible mantra. And also I get interrupted sometimes. Ugh. Anyways, Bob Iger said they won't do an R-rated in MCU. Okay, Bob Iger can suck a chode. Well, I gotta go. It was nice seeing you again. Manzi, good night. Nice seeing you too, buddy. Okay, well, I don't think it's really up to Bob anyways, because he has faith in Kevin Feige. Okay? And Kevin Feige we trust. Does anybody think that the lineup for Phase 4 is a little weak? Question, just random question out of curiosity. Like Blade was like the cherry on top, but it's not even part of Phase 4. Just wondering. What's wrong with my goddamn thing, man? Yes, it's very weak. Yeah, I was expecting like big films to be announced in that phase. The movies that I'm looking forward to, and now that I'm here talking about it, is Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse of Madness. I am looking forward to the Disney streaming services, streaming shows, especially Loki and Hawkeye. And Thor, Love and Thunder. And that's it. I'm not looking forward to anything else. WandaVision. I want to check that one out. But I thought it was a little weak. I thought they were going to announce more. It's only going to be 2 years long, Phase 4. Obviously, I guess they did it on purpose, though. Not at all. It's just not exciting because we knew what all was coming. Yeah, people really predicted. We already knew about the Disney Streaming Plus services. Like, I knew the title of WandaVision before it was announced. Like, I was like, this is not a surprise. Phase 5 is going to be big. I swear, we better see a Secret Wars title on Phase 5. We better see that shit. We better see it. Because if I don't, I'm actually going to do a backflip for the first time. And I can't even do a backflip. I can't even do a front flip. All I can do is just roll. Yeah, we definitely need to see. And speaking of titles, Marvel should change the way they do their titles for their films. And I know that they're changing already. Like, Thor, Love and Thunder. That's a ridiculous over-the-top title. Doctor Strange, Into the Multiverse of Madness is going to be Marvel's first official horror film. And that is what I'm looking forward to. That's exciting. Especially they're going to be exploring aspects of the multiverse. Oh my god, I can't wait for that. I did a video about Secret Wars today. Oh, I'll definitely want to check that out, man. Awesome. I have Secret Wars. I love that comic. Guardians 3, Fantastic Four, X-Men, New Avengers movie. Yes, that's what I think as well. Guardians 3 and Fantastic Four are being saved for Phase 5. And so is Black Panther 2, because that's going to be coming out in 2021, I think. And X-Men. They're setting it up. Phase 5 is what I'm looking forward to more than Phase 4. Phase 5 is going to be it's going to have the heavy hitters. Definitely. So I'm calling it Black Panther 2, February 2021. Fantastic Four will be 2022. X-Men, 2022. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, 2021. New Avengers movie, they always do one every 4 or 5 years. So the last one came out May of 2019. So that will be coming out on 2023, I think. Yeah, X-Men. What I think should happen for X-Men for an introduction, they should do a totally the Avengers versus the X-Men to introduce them, because characters are already being introduced in other people's movies, just like they are introduced in other comics. Shang-Chi looks interesting. Oh, that's another one I'm looking for. Not a big, huge, like, not a heavy household name, but Shang-Chi. Because it's exploring China. Like, it takes place in China. That's so cool. It's like a Bruce Lee character for Marvel. Probably a preferable choice over Iron Fist. Maybe Shang-Chi can take the opportunity of introducing Marvel Studios' Iron Fist. But I'm excited for Doctor Strange. He's actually one of my favorites. I have some of his comics. Nightmare is going to be the villain, which is a hardcore like Doctor Strange villain, alongside Dormammu. We should see Storm and Black Panther too. Yes, because the X-Men is under the Marvel Studios property. Xavier and Fantastic Four, maybe? Definitely. I'd like to see Mr. Fantastic interact with Bruce Banner. And I would have loved Tony Stark to stick around for that as well. But, you know, Robert Downey Jr. he left. So, good news is that Mark Ruffalo is going to be sticking around playing the Hulk in other movies. So, there's that. Let's see what else is going on in the world of Marvel and DC. I'm going to be cutting it in like maybe 5 minutes, but that's about it. Who saw the Comic-Con trailer of Arrow Season 8? Anybody watch Arrow anymore? It's the Sizzle Reel debut. Did you see Supergirl's awful costume? Excuse me. She has pants. I don't like it. I like her with a skirt better. Burt Ward from the 1960s Batman TV show is going to be appearing on Infinite Earths Crisis. Infinite Earths. Crisis on Infinite Earths, excuse me. Hey guys, it's me. Take it easy, Second Street Marvel. Hillary Clinton is on our live stream, guys. The previous First Lady. So, yeah. Hi, Hillary. How's it going? Anybody see Spider-Man Far From Home? I saw it. I liked it. Hillary, yeah, if you want our vote and you want to become Mrs. President, like the video. I still watch Marvel, but it's not great anymore. And I didn't like the last 2 seasons of The Flash. You still watch Arrow? Yeah, Arrow's not that great anymore. But the last season, season 8 of Arrow, will definitely focus on Infinite Crisis. So it's going to be like its own thing in a way. Season 8 only has 10 episodes. I gotta do something about that backdrop. Holy shit. I gotta do something. Everybody has like this amazing backdrop when they live stream, but I guess mine will suffice for now. Ugh. Can't believe I have to go to work tomorrow at 7:30 in the damn morning. Wow. Marky, RP and more. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. We're just talking about stuff and how like I suffered for the past 91 days. So we're just talking about stuff that happened recently, specifically Comic-Con. We touched upon a lot of stuff like the cringy ass Batwoman trailer, Comic-Con 2019, Marvel Hall H, movies, blah blah blah. Marky, you're a new sub. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. If you don't subscribe or like this video, you are, what's that phrase that I used to say all the time? You are seriously lacking. Yes, let me run that again. If you don't subscribe or like my videos, you are seriously lacking. That's my thing. You're a new sub, so welcome back, man. Welcome to my channel. Hillary Clinton far from home was great. I'm glad that it killed off Peter and MJ and Tony Stark again. What? Okay. That's all right. All right. That's all right. Whatever. God, Hillary Clinton. Listen, I gotta say it's an honor, First Lady, for you to be joining my stream, and like I'm seeing your profile picture and I'm like, wow. You got a big old smile. I bet it's actually her in like, you know, in her office just chilling, going like, this son of a bitch doesn't believe it's me. That'd be hilarious, right? Marky, okay. Let's see, Marky, I'm going to do it. Actually watching some other videos and love them. All right, thanks, man. Marky, I will check out your channel. Do you do anything? Okay. You do have a nice little kawaii-des profile picture right there, buddy. I like it. I like it a lot. It's nice. I'm a woman. Oh my god, I can never read that seriously anymore. I can't. And if I said that in front of a woman, they'd be like, what do you mean you can't read it seriously? I'm like, I can't. Every time I read that now, I think about that stupid ass song. Who performs that song anyway? I'm curious. I don't really care anyways. God damn, man. You guys watch Amazing Lucas? God, that guy hits it. Like, he sets the bar. He hits it on a note about SJWs, ma'ams, and some other, you know, people that are just like in this whole woke business where like everyone is just woke. There's this. I wish I can curse because it can emphasize in how upset or like how stupid this shit was. There goes my shit. Amazing Lucas is hilarious. Oh, all that good stuff. Oh my goodness. I don't do it as good as he does, but he's hilarious. I love his videos. He did a video where like this redhead girl, because you know they have no souls, got mad at Macy's for having a plate that says, you know, eating too much or love life or whatever, and then like in the center it says like, oh, now you're just going I can't remember what it was. To like the regular casual shopper, they go like, oh, that's a very cute plate. No, but this woman, she took it to another level. She got offended. She tweeted it out to Macy's, and now due to that complaint on Twitter, Macy's removed that little plate. It's a plate with like cute little phrases on it. What is so offensive about that? I don't remember what it was, and I won't post anything on this stream, but like I'm like, oh my god, you got nothing better to do but to complain about antiques and plates with like little phrases. Oh my god, how offended. Just do yourself a favor. Turn the hell around. Don't look at what is offending you and move on with your day, because other people might like what offends you. Like god damn, man. Like this channel should be changed to like unbelievable events or something. I don't know. Like SJWs to astonish or something. I don't know. Oof, I have to agree with you, man. By the way, I'm Marky. Frank the Noob voice acting and more is Marky as well. All right, you have two channels. Cool, awesome, definitely, man. Yeah, thanks for agreeing, man. Yeah, man, I just can't stand it anymore. I can't go out there without thinking like, my God, if I greet a woman, they might go like, "Oh, are you sexually harassing me?" No, I'm not sexually harassing you. I'm saying hi. Chill out with that crap. It's a sad world we live in, man. You know. Oh, I met at Florida SuperCon. I met SSJ Goshen 4, who's a big Dragon Ball Z channel. That's a side topic, I know. Just wanted to point that out there. I met this girl from online on YouTube. Really great YouTuber. Really funny, really nice person, down to earth. Marky's the one trolling. You have 106 subs. Okay. Oh, oh, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here, but before I cut it, hang on, hear me out. Don't go away yet. Before I cut it, I do want to stress that I will be live streaming more than ever because it's a good way to connect to you guys, and I like talking to you guys. I like talking about what's on my mind. My streams are not gonna be like topic focused, heavy focus, you know. My streams are mainly going to be, you know, just talking about stuff, the latest news, if you will, you know. So I'll stress the name of my channel is News to Astonish. I'll stress that by talking about the latest in media in general. I'm going to keep it very general and open. I'm going to be more broad about it. But definitely look forward to more streams. Some of my live streams will be video games, but most of it will be this, where I talk about stuff. So glad to be back. Happy that you guys are still there with me. Really appreciate you guys joining on the chat. And I'm excited to be back. Look forward to more live streams. I'm gonna tend to do them more at night. This was kind of a last minute thing because I had just realized that my channel was re-enabled for live streams. I actually counted the days. I remember when I first got, you know, cut off from doing live streams, and now I'm back. So I really appreciate you guys coming back and sticking around, and look forward to more of that. And yeah, without further ado, with all that being said, excuse me, you guys have a great night and or good afternoon or evening wherever you are in the world, and I will see you all in the next comic panel. Take care, guys.